Welcome to the course project of Human Factors in AI. My name is Dibyendu Das, and I will talk about today about the four agendas that is displayed here. That is task analysis, user experience design, privacy considerations, and ethical considerations. Let's talk about the task analysis. So, what is the problem here? So, I have identified a problem that diagnosing patients accurately can take healthcare workers significant effort and time. So, what doctor needs to do here? They need to review the patient's medical history, including past diagnoses and treatments, conduct a physical examination of the patient, including taking vital signs and assessing symptoms, order medical tests such as blood work, imaging scans, biopsies to gather more information about the patient's condition. Analyze the results of the medical test to identify potential causes of the patient's symptoms. Consider and rule out potential diagnosis based on patient symptoms and medical test results. Oof, that's quite a few tasks for a doctor. Now the question is AI an effective solution to this problem? Yes, AI can be a valuable tool in the field of medical diagnosis, as it has the potential to analyze vast amount of medical data and provide more accurate and efficient diagnosis. If monitored and supervised by doctors, it can save them significant amount of time and effort. Now let's talk about the user experience design, user inputs, and any feedback loops. So what are the inputs of the different users of the system? Doctors will input patient's data, including symptoms, medical history, and test results, review AI gathered diagnosis and treatment recommendations, provide feedback on the accuracy of the AI generated diagnosis, use the AI generated data to inform their own diagnosis and treatment plans. Patients will provide their medical history and information about their symptoms, undergo testing, and provide results to their doctor. AI algorithms will analyze patients' data and generate diagnoses and treatment recommendations. Learn from feedback provided by doctors to improve the accuracy of the future diagnosis. Administrator will manage user accounts and access levels, ensure the security and privacy of the patient data, monitor system performances, and address any issue that arise. Let's talk about the transparency on the model. The design will include clear information on how the AI algorithm work and what data they use to generate diagnosis. The system will be transparent about the training data used to train the algorithms, including the size of the data set and any biases that may present. The system will provide user with an explanation of how the AI arrived at a particular diagnosis, including which specific symptoms or data points were the most important in the decision-making process. Communicating uncertainty, the UX design will include clear language on the limitations of the AI-generated diagnosis and treatment recommendations. The system will clearly communicate when it is unsure about a particular diagnosis or treatment recommendations and will provide alternative options for the doctor to consider. The system will provide doctors with a confidence score for each diagnosis, which will indicate the likelihood that the diagnosis is accurate. The system will also provide doctors with a range of potential diagnoses ranked by likelihood to help them make informed decisions. Privacy considerations. Patients' data should be used only for the intended purpose of the AI system. Patients' data should be protected from unauthorized access, modifications, or deletion. The AI system should be designed and implemented to minimize the risk of re-identification of the patient data. Patient data should also be securely stored and encrypted to prevent unauthorized access. Any third-party processing of patient data should be done only with the patient explicit consent and according to the applicable laws and regulations. So let's talk about the privacy considerations that I should take. General data protection regular GDPR informed consent should be obtained from patients for the use of their data in the AI system. Patient data should be securely stored and protected from unauthorized access or disclosure. Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act (HIPAA). The privacy and security of patient health information should be protected. Written authorization should be obtained from patient before disclosing their protected health information. The common rule: informed consent should be obtained from human subjects before conducting research using their data or biospecimens. The privacy and the confidentiality of the research subject data should be protected. Now let's come to the ethical considerations. So we have source of bias. So how do you identify the source of bias? Maybe it could be underrepresentation of certain demographic groups in the training data for the AI system, leading to biased predictions or recommendations. Lack of interpretability or transparency in the AI decision making process. That can also lead to bias and making it difficult to identify and correct instances of the bias. So in order to meeting the goals of ethics of AI, we should ensure that fairness. Ensuring what is meant by fairness, that ensuring that AI system produces unbiased outcome for all democratic groups by using representative and diverse training data and regularly testing for any biases in the system's predictions or recommendations. Accountability, making the AI decision-making process transparent and interpretable by providing explanations for the system's predictions or recommendations, and holding the developers and users of the AI system accountable for any negative outcomes. Transparency, providing clear and understandable explanations of how AI system works, including the data that is used and the algorithm that are employed, and ensuring that the user of the system have access to all the relevant information. Thank you.